Many of you want to relocate. You want to leave the Western world, leave UK, Europe, America, but you don't know where to start. You feel stuck. Some of you actually just want to go home. You just want to see your loved ones, your friends. You want to taste fresh food and feel the sun on your skin. Some of you actually want to live a digital nomad life. You want to travel the world and, be carefree and have the freedom. But a lot of you, number one, you don't know where to start. And number two, you just don't have the funds to relocate. Okay, so in this video, I'm actually going to talk heart to heart here, right? This is not even scripted. I'm literally just talking to you because people have been coming to me with this problem. And I thought, you know what, let me do a video about it. So if this is you, stick around. But it's not going to be my usual video, I don't think. I'm just gonna talk from my heart. I'm just gonna be passionate. Is that okay, guys? I hope it is. All right, let's get it. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Afriye, and I relocated from the UK to Kenya 3 years ago, and now Kenya is my base. I'm by the ocean. I live the lifestyle that I design. I get to travel around the world. And the most important thing, which I'm really passionate about, is I get to help others who want to relocate make money so that they can relocate and live that lifestyle. And I do this in my school community. So if you're interested, if that's you, you want to relocate, you want to travel the world, but you don't have the funds and you don't know how, join my school community. The link is below. And I am waiting for you at the other side, looking forward to welcoming you. All right, so this is one that is on my heart here because I really want you guys to relocate successfully. I want you to live the digital nomad life successfully. But you can do that, but there are some things that you need to put in place before you can do that. Because some diasporans, unfortunately, relocate and they end up 3, 4 years later coming back to the Western world because they failed, they ran out of money, things didn't go to plan, they made mistakes, and I don't want that for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to relocate successfully. So the first thing before we get into anything is you need to make sure that you are mentally prepared to relocate. All about your mindset. Very, very important. Because relocate is not just about taking yourself physically and moving. There's a lot of emotions around this. Now, I have a 7-day challenge in my community, and day one is relocation readiness test. You have to do checklists and self-assessments to see if you're ready to relocate, because it's not a joke. It's gonna tax on you emotionally. You're moving from friends and loved ones if you're not going with your husband, your wife, your children. Maybe you're like me, you relocated by yourself. Traveling around the world, staying a month here, 3 months here. You're leaving behind loved ones, all what you know, and you're going into a country that you might not know the systems, the cultures, or the way. Or you could be somebody, even if you've was born in that country. Maybe you're from Ghana and you grew up in Ghana and you came to the West when you were 25 and then you're now 35, so for 10 years. It doesn't matter. Africa is a developing nation. Things change. The Caribbean is developing. Countries outside of the Western world is developing. It's not the same 10 years ago. So you still have to prepare yourself mentally. And one of the practical ways to do that is do discovery trips. Take a trip to that country. Not that you've been on holiday and then you suddenly say, I want to relocate here. No. Do an investigation trip where you are asking specific questions and you're looking out for specific things. I encourage you, strengthen and solidify your relationships where you are in your country, because some relationships are not going to be able to withstand relocation. I've got friends that I thought, yay, friends for life. I don't hear from them. They don't contact me. So what kind of friendship was that in the first place? And family members as well. There's family members that actually don't call me. Do you see? There's some that I've kept in touch with, and I cherish those relationships, but not everybody's going to be relocating with you spiritually. Are you going to be able to handle that? Are you going to be able to handle when things are going wrong? You can't just get up and go and knock on so-and-so's door. Now, I'm not giving you doom and gloom here because I'm happy that I relocated. You couldn't pay me to go back and live in the Western world. I'm just giving you reality that this is what you need to prepare for so you can enjoy your relocation. You make sure that you you keep those connections with those friendships. Make sure that you come mentally prepared and you have the right expectations. You're not romanticizing Africa or romanticizing the Caribbean or wherever you're going, thinking that it's amazing. I'm connecting with my ancestors. I'm connecting with the earth. Well, you're going to meet some people that you don't want to connect with. And I'm talking locals and expats as well. And let me just say this, by the way, while I'm here, right? Because remember, can I talk to you guys? Can I just share my heart? Let me tell you something, by the way. Just because somebody is an expat or you meet somebody that's like yourself that has relocated and traveled the world, that they are okay up here, you need to apply the same radar for looking out for red flags is exactly the same when you're traveling. I've met some messed up people from the UK. And I'm like, damn. I just went to them with open arms thinking, yes, they're traveling, they're relocating, let's be friends. No, they had some issues and they didn't resolve their issues. Listen, if you don't resolve your inner issues, your problems, your insecurities, your bad habits, it is going to amplify 10, 20, 30 times when you've relocated. Because I'm telling you, that country is not going to solve your problems. So while you are there, sort yourself out. Get the healing that you need. Get the resolution that you need. Those people that you're fighting with, the unforgiveness, sort that out before you leave, because it's going to travel with you. Okay? So that's the first thing. Make sure that you're mentally prepared. The second thing, which I'm going to dwell a bit of time on this, actually, it might even take me to the end video. This is how key it is you need the money schmandulis. You need the schmandulis for relocation. Don't think that, I want to travel the world, I'll get a bar job. Hello? Bar job. What if something happens to you while you're out there? Something medical or something to do your home or something. You need to be able to build before you leave. I help people to create an income so that they can relocate successfully. You didn't leave the UK, US, Europe suffering to now go to another country to suffer. How does that make sense? Build an income, and the fastest way to build that income is online. One, is the cheapest way, and two, is the fastest way, especially with AI now. There's no excuse. Because a physical business, if you was to create a physical business, okay, how much money are you going to need for inventory? How much money for stock, staff, location, doing up the place? It's a lot of money. But an online business, what do you need? Social media, a couple of tools, and there you go. So an online income, I would encourage you to start an online income now. Don't wait until you've relocated. You're working, do it on the side. Create your audience. Start building your audience. Some of you come and say, oh, but I don't know what it is that I can sell. I don't have anything to offer. I'm just a nurse. I'm just an admin person. I'm just a cook. Everybody has something to offer. One of my clients, she said she's just an administration person. She's been in admin for years. And she was looking for businesses that she could do. And she was very frustrated because she couldn't connect with any of those businesses. I said, you don't need to look outside of yourself. Money is inside of you. Okay? She was one of those people that was so organized. If you went into her wardrobe, even her clothes were organized. She'll put green clothes with green clothes, black clothes with black clothes, yellow clothes with... Her hangers were all the same. I kid you not. You go into her kitchen, all her spices are labeled. Everything is super organized. That is her superpower. But she feels that it's so ordinary, it's so simple, nobody will pay for it. So I had to help her. First of all, her mindset, thinking that it's just this. I'm not good enough. That stinking thinking will keep you shrinking. It's important that you deal with your mindset. What do you think about yourself? How do you think about yourself? What do you mean you don't have anything to offer? Everybody's got something to offer. And so we had to deal with her stinking thinking will keep her shrinking mentality, beginning to build the confidence within her. This lady, first and foremost, right, she is making more money, a lot more money than when she was doing administration. And she is helping companies to streamline and systematize their business. This is somebody that's just admin. We got to discover, oh my gosh, the skills that she was applying at work, she was able to help other people. What is it that you have? Right now, you are helping somebody else with their problems, right? You're an employee, maybe. You're watching this and you're an employee. Let me not assume. Some of you could be employees. You're helping somebody else solve their problem and you're making them rich. What problem can you solve? Because that is the foundation of business. People are not buying information anymore. Don't listen to the YouTubers, social medias who say, just create an ebook and just stick it online and you're going to make £10,000 a month. It is a lie. As my auntie would say, it's a lie. It's a lie. Okay? People are not buying information anymore. They're buying transformation. Used to, maybe 5 years ago, you'd make a lot of money selling ebooks. Not now. Not with AI. People want transformations. And they don't care how they don't care how you do it. They just need the results. So you need to be obsessed with that. How can I create transformation for my customers? How can I create a result with the solution that I have? I get a lot of nurses in my community for some reason. A lot of nurses, a lot of people in the wellness space. And wellness, it makes sense because my background is wellness. And a lot of people in the creative industry, they tend to come to my community. And I had a nurse who, again, was frustrated because she wanted to relocate and she didn't know what business that she could do. She didn't want to do nursing anymore because she was tired, but she wanted to do an online business. So I said to her, which aspect of nursing is it that you're passionate about? Don't see nursing as a whole. Which aspect are you passionate about? And she was saying she really believes that nutrition is part of getting better. She's quite passionate about that. I said, there you go. Help people with their eating habits and their nutrition. Simple. She's created a whole business out of that. And she has the credentials because she's a nurse. She was a nurse. So she's done food plans and talks about it. She's in her happy space. What do you have? Don't look down upon what you have. Look at Steve Jobs. For those of you that don't know who he is the founder of Apple. So you see that iPhone? The iPhone that you've been eyeing up, yeah? He's the founder of it. And the key to success with Apple is because Steve Jobs took a calligraphy course. He used to mindlessly draw on the back of his books. I think his teacher kept those books or someone kept the books. Mindlessly drawing on the back of his books because he was so passionate about calligraphy and art and how things look. Do you know that he took that passion of his and he put it into the computer? And it's because of Steve Jobs that we have fonts. You can see that I'm excited, right? The way I'm talking, I feel like I'm going to fly. You can see how passionate I am about this subject. Steve Jobs revolutionized the computer industry for good. We now have fonts. Can you imagine if he said, all I have is calligraphy? What's that going to do? Can you imagine if he looked down on his gifts and his passion and who he is? Some of you don't want to put yourself out there because you feel vulnerable that people are not going to like what you have. You feel vulnerable. You're scared that people are going to talk about you on social media. So what? Let them talk. Is that making you money? Is that putting food on your table? And a lot of the times we actually think people are talking about us, but they're actually not. They've got their own problems, Abby. They've got their own problems. You're wasting time. I did the same thing. I think I had my YouTube channel for about 20 years and I didn't do anything about it. Why? I made all the excuses, by the way. But why? Oh, because I don't have the time. I don't know how to do videos. I don't know how to edit videos. Blah, blah, blah. But meanwhile, it's because I just didn't want to put myself out there. I didn't want to expose myself. But unfortunately, if you are in the business world, you've got to be visible. You cannot afford not to be visible. Being invisible will keep you broke. We are in the attention economy. We pay for people's attention. How are you going to get people's attention if you're not putting yourself out there? We've got no choice. If you want to do business, you have to put yourself out there. Spending so much time worrying about what people will think is costing you money. Your first videos are going to be rubbish. In fact, if you've got time, go and check out my first video. It is so bad. In fact, in that video, I think my mic went out. I'm shouting at the top of my lungs. I'm looking all over the place. It's so bad editing. I haven't taken it down. I've kept it there as a reminder of growth. Your first videos are going to be rubbish. Let's just get that out of the way. But you see, you've got to go through the trenches. You've got to go through the times of when you get one like, and that like is your mother liking your video. Everybody has to go through that. It's like a seed. You plant a seed, it's not going to suddenly grow a forest. No, it's going to go through a tough time. The plant has to break through the hard shell of the seed, create roots. It's in darkness. It's horrible. Nobody's seeing what's going on. You're grafting, you're hustling, you're trying. And it's like you put all this effort into a video, into a content, and you only get one like and you're frustrated. Don't give up. Keep going. Because roots are forming. You are learning what not to do. You are learning how to be better. You are homing in on your craft. And one day, you're going to get a shoot. It's going to go bing, it's going to pop up. And that shoot is the sign that you're getting somewhere. You know what? You're going to be excited, and then somebody will come along and say, oh, look at that little shoot that you're doing. Is that what you're spending your time on these days? Social media. Why don't you go and get a better job? Or why don't you use your time wisely? Don't listen. Don't let them uproot that shoot, or you don't uproot the shoot. Let it keep going, because that shoot is going to end up being a tree, and that tree is a forest. That's the same way how business works. You don't just do a business and you suddenly start making thousands. It doesn't work like that. All right. So make sure that you show up, you turn up. It's really important. All right. What's the next thing that I want to talk about? Listen, don't quit your job. I know what social media is saying. Quit your job, blah, blah, blah. Don't do it. Your job is your investment, right? You can use your paycheck to pay for self-development, courses, upskill yourself. You can use your pay to invest in your business. The good thing about online business is it's very, very cheap to start. You don't need a lot of investment. Not like if you have a physical business. If you have a physical business, you've got to pay for staff, stock before you even start, decorating the shop, having all the furniture and the equipment, right? Rent. That's a lot of money. But online, you can have a very good business model between £99 to £500. And if you don't even have that money, social media is free. What is your excuse? Use your salary to be able to fund your business. I know I'm spending long on business, guys, but it really is. The money is the key to success. I mean, it's majority of the key to success, because if we don't get this right, you're gonna struggle. And maybe some of you are watching and thinking, well, I have a really good job, and so therefore why do I need to be going on about building a business? But even your job, if you get transferred, you can be sacked. They can let you go. Then what? Are you going to come back to the UK? You've done all this moving your family and all of that to another country, and then look what happens. So you still should learn how to make an extra income. If you want to relocate or travel the world, you should have more than one source of income. It's dangerous to just have one income. Yes, you might be an expat in some big company or firm moving to another country, and you've got your family and you've got the money. So what you're talking about, Afriye, like I said, what if they let you go? Learn how to make another source of income. And the fastest way to do that, the easiest way to do that, is through an online business. All right, guys, so check your finances. Some of you are in debt. It's okay. Sort out your debts. How much money will it cost you to relocate? This is another important factor. Some people, they'll just relocate. They don't even know the actual costs. The actual cost could be £50,000. Once you calculate everything that you need before you relocate, when you settle, and after you've settled, everything from shipping all the way down to your rent, your staff, your driver, whatever it is, you make that list and you calculate the cost. And it will shock you how much money it costs to relocate. It will shock you how much money it will take for you to live a digital nomad life. It's important you know the numbers, because once you know the numbers, you can see the shortfall. Once you know the numbers, you can see I've only got £5,000 in my savings, but it's going to cost me £50,000. Or it's going to cost me £10,000, but I'm in debt. You know the shortfall. So once you know it, then you can start making plans to build. Don't be in despair. Don't be in despair. Don't think that, oh my God, it's going to take me 50,000. I'm earning £15 an hour. No. What you need to say is, okay, it's gonna take 50,000. It's going to cost. How can I up my income? That's the question that needs to be asked. How can I up my income? What can I do to hit that 50,000 and then be making money? Right? So in my community, I have a £0 to £5,000 challenge. I'm challenging people that take this challenge and you will make £5,000 a month if you implement the principles. Business is about principles and it works irrespective of what you think about it. Okay. And in that challenge, we are making 5K a month. I'm helping people to make £5,000 a month. You can do it. And then you can make 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. But you have to put these principles in place. Learn how to make money. It's really, really important. So my time is up. I mean, there's so many, but I think I'm glad I dwelt on this. I mean, I can do a part 2. Let me know in the comments if you want me to continue talking about it. This was free flow, by the way. It was literally my heart. As you can see, there's sometimes I was really hype, right? This is literally me talking to you, heart to heart. That is just so important to get the right mindset and also have the finances, create the money to be able to relocate. So if you want me to continue with this subject and share other ingredients that's going to make a successful relocation, put it in the comments below and I will do the video. Also, let me know what's holding you back from relocating, as well as what videos that you want me to create for you. All right, so listen, if you haven't done so, if you're a diaspora, you want to relocate, you want to travel the world, but you don't have the money, and you want to learn how to make an income, how to make an online income, feel free to follow the link below and join my school community. I'm on the other side welcoming you, and it's nice to be amongst people who are in the same boat as you. All right, and until next time, make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, you forward, tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend, and I will see you on the next video.